Welcome back, hunters! I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to our Hirschfelden expedition series with episode 2. This is our first weekend here on the reserve for this series, and so far, it hasn't been, like, the most stellar premiere yet. Like, we've only gotten the 2 animals so far, a decent roe deer and just a female wild boar, but I'm hoping maybe this episode, with us having trekked a little bit into the map here, things might be a little warmed up and we'll get some more interesting animals ahead. We are just on this one, or we are right into... Actually, no, there should be a bit more of an evergreen grove, I think, ahead, because from looks of it, you can see the change in, like, color there. That is actually where I think the grove's a bit thicker. Although it looks... Oh, yeah, you can see... I think you can see it from here. You can see there's a little bit more green in that up ahead. You have a lot of the more autumn colors for... the left here. Yeah, so we'll go along, see what we can find. The 2 wild boars, we just took one of them down with the shotgun. I'd still like to try to get the longbow with something this episode, but we'll see if we actually get a good opening to or not. Depending on the animal, it's better to use the shotgun to actually guarantee we'll get it. But if we get something like a nice sized red deer, or probably even the fallow deer is a nice size to use it on too. We'll see if we can get something with that. Now, actually, maybe this area is clear-cut, because looking to our left here, we do have the, like, log bundle, so I'm wondering if this area is actually deforested up ahead. Yeah, it looks like there's, like, quite a gap in the wood, or the trees, too, so that might be what this symbolizes more. I thought this was going to be about, like, there's an evergreen grove here, but it looks like it's the exact opposite. There's a lack of trees. Okay, so this area's been... Yeah, no, I'd say clear-cut. There's nothing really left in there. And then that's just the river there. Okay, I guess the groves were actually before and after it. So I don't know if we'll actually have anything around this area. Like, maybe this be an area you might find wild boars. I mean, we did find those 2 just behind us. I don't think you'd really find any deer species or that in an area that's been cleared out like this. It just feels like it's a little too open for their instincts to really take them out into them that often. Usually they probably stick to areas that at least, like, have a tree line pretty nearby. I don't know if they'd go into, like, the middle of areas like this. No. We do got more boar, though. So that is just up and to the right there. Close enough. We'll see if we can call it out of there as we walk and approach. I do have to apply more of our scent eliminator, though, because that did wear off. This stuff, it can be a bit expensive, but because you are getting the 50 uses at half an hour length each, it definitely feels more worth it to have than, like, Hunting Simulator 2's, sorry, excuse for it. We'll see how we can get this boar in. I have, what? Yeah, slugs are still in the shotgun, so we do have both options available. I'm just trying to think of how the best way might be to call it out. Oh, and we got a different track here, so let me investigate this too. This might even just be more wild boar or from the couple that we came across down the road. But it doesn't hurt to check. No, fallow deer. Okay. Maybe we'll be seeing more of those. We'll have to see how it goes. It does look like the direction was to the south, so it's possible that they turned off into the bush somewhere else, or went off the road quite a bit. No, and there's another mission completed. So I think that was the fallow deer's first mission. And that'll be probably just simple, like 100 GM, but it'll be nice to get every little bit of GM just to make up for spending the bit on the gear. No, that's another one, but again, that's to the south. Okay, let me get over here, and then I'll keep trying to call the boar out. I'd like to get it so that way it's right coming across the road so I can see it very easily, but I don't think it'll work as well as I hope. Yeah, like if possible, I'd like to try to bring it out around here, because I feel like I'd be a bit hidden in the grass here. So we'll just put that call out and just wait a moment or two and see. No, actually, this might be working exactly as I wanted it to. One of my plans will actually survive first contact. It should be just down the side of the road over there. Let's just try one more. Now, I don't... we'll have to see how it comes in. Like, if it comes a little bit angled, I can probably get it with the bow. But if it's coming straight on, I think the shotgun would be a safer alternative. Safer or more reliable alternative to use. Come on, little piggy, poke your head out. I know you're close. The question is how close. Yeah, I hear another flock of geese, that's the words. I wanted to say glock of feasts or something like that. I had to think about it for a moment. Okay, we can wait you out a little bit more. I know you're just ahead somewhere. No, maybe right there. I see a sudden... Yeah, there. Ooh, it's a male. See, it is going to be coming straight on. Oh, crap. I don't know if I got him or not, but I think we got lucky in sidestepping him. I probably should have been crouched closer to the ground. Let's see. Yeah, I should have been laying prone. I wasn't expecting him to see us like he did. That is one of the things I do like about Call of the Wild, is you have a little bit of a better idea how camouflaged or how visible you actually are. That was a long heart. We'll actually have this guy down from the second shot, I think. Okay, let's keep on him. I don't know if the first shot missed entirely or not, but we should have him down if it's a long heart with the slugs. Yeah, there he is. We're starting this second off. Well, I say starting off, but it did take a little while to finally coax him up to us. Let's see how he scores. Yeah, definitely try, if you are going to be in close proximity, be as low as you can get. Not just crouching, try to go straight full prone. Otherwise, you might get rammed by these guys. Although... Yeah, he looks like he's not bad size of tusks on him. Let's take a look. 45 GM, not too bad. He's not quite the roe deer that we got, but he's still a decent animal for sure. Yeah, he was very close to sending us back to the lodge there. It almost seemed like he just wanted to bolt straight forward rather than for us. So I think that was basically just luck on our side that we survived that encounter. Okay, but with the shotgun blast, that'll let us get back to the road, do a little bit of a jog to move to another area. And we'll just keep going along and see. But yeah, that could have been a lot worse. That could have easily been we just got mowed down by him. It seemed like the first shot missed entirely, but the second one managed to get him. Really got to play a little more careful than I have been. I think because of White Rime Ridge, I've been a little bit more loose and wild with how I... Oh? What, did he crap himself on the way over? Oh, no. That's from something else. I guess this is a little further up the road than where we were. I was going to say, he dropped his load in order to speed up after us. Yeah, it's just some red deer droppings. Looks like a herd of them. Hard to say, though, if they kept on the road up this way, or they're just off to, like, the left or right in the woods somewhere. Again, we'll just stick to the road for now and see what else we can come across. I think that'll be something I have to adjust to, is changing up my hunting patterns to match each reserve more. Because, like, on Timbergold Trails, we were kind of able to have a little bit of a mix. I think because we had a little bit more visibility at some areas, I could put down the blind, get into it, and call stuff in a little more. On White Rime, I did a little bit with the moose, but because you had so much, like, better visibility on that one, you felt like you had a lot easier room to play with. You could see things so much easier, get ideas of, like, the approaches, or just use the rifle and get some nice long shots in pretty well. Hirschfelden, there are going to be areas where you can use the rifles pretty well, but with this kind of build, well, this kind of setup for weapon-wise, I'm going to have to be a lot more careful on how I am as things are going to approach me. Like, I can still draw them in, but I can't be stupid about it and say, I'm just going to be crouching. I need to really be prepared fully. Either have a ground blind put up so I can be well hidden, or be completely prone and ready for when things start coming in. Like, the roe deer to start us off, I think, was the right approach. Get into an area where I could lay down low, keep an eye on it, and realize, okay, I have to adapt because the female was right there. That boar, I should have been a bit smarter and laying completely prone, ready for it. Especially with it being, again, an aggressive animal that can come after you and get provoked. We'll see, just... Okay, we'll cross this bridge and then see where we'll go from there. I could try to keep following this, but I don't really know if I will or not. I might actually try cutting across to that tower. I'll have to see how it kind of opens up, or how it kind of looks as we get up here. Dude, we got another track from something. Okay, roe deer. Yeah. Oh, there's a call. Now this might be a little hard to actually pull off, because she's across the river there, so I don't know if she'd actually be able to, like, swim her way over. Let me see. How about getting that call out at least, and trying to figure out how we can do this. I actually got a lot of tracks here for, I'm guessing, more red deer. Let me see how old these are registering first. Yeah, they've still got some age to them, so I don't think we'll worry too much about them. I'm debating whether I should be across the river and then try calling that fox, or be on this side. Because the thing is, if it wants to cross, I don't think it can cross across the water. Or maybe it can. Oh, and I see somebody up ahead. Okay, looks like it's just a female red deer, so I don't really worry about her. Let me get low, and let me also switch this out for the buckshot before I forget, because knowing me, that's something I would easily do. There we go. That's properly loaded. And let's see. Oh, I see her. Now, the only question is how we're going to be able to get her. I mean, I think this is... I'm not sure. I guess we'll find out if the foxes have, like, again, that gender difference for scores or not. Oh, and there was something else. Oh, female red deer. Okay, yeah, again, don't really care about that. We'll see what this fox is going to do, because she is interested. It looks like she's trying to find a good spot to cross. I don't know if there actually will be one along the river or not. Like, taking a look here, it doesn't look... Well, it is pretty tight to be able to see, but I don't see anything quite like how Timbergold had, where there's like a change in color to really let you know. But we'll stay low and keep watching this way, just in case maybe the animals... They seem to have their own ways of getting across water. Yeah, literally, they have their own ways to easily get across water, because I think that's her. She moved quick. Oh, no, she did not. That's a... Okay, let's see here. Oh, well, there's level 4 with the shotgun. I don't know how good of a hit this one was. Like, the first shot we took, that one got stuck on the tree, so... just body. See, I don't know how well that'll translate to, like, getting her down. Well, we'll take a look at this one. I think this was the smaller of the two when they were both coming in. Yeah, but with her getting stuck, I don't want to take a trophy shot of her. That felt... Oh, she did actually score pretty good, though. 38 GM. See, I was not expecting the two foxes all of a sudden. I thought it was just the one that, like, teleported across. Oh, okay, actually, maybe this one is down faster than I thought. Seems like it was body and intestine hit. Okay, she's definitely gone through... I guess this is the backtrack of all that red deer herd. But I don't see a solid track one. Oh, there we go. Hidden in the bushes. Yeah, she might get a bit of distance, but I think she should go down if she got both body and intestine hit from that shotgun hit. I did want her to have stopped moving as quickly as she did, but sometimes you just gotta take the shot or you might not get the opportunity at all. So let's see if we can find her. Yeah, she's still going. that might mean that she's not going to go down from that one hit, and if that's the case, it might be hard trying to get a second follow-up shot on her. We'll see, though. We'll see. That is buckshot that we used, so it is the ethical ammo type. Oh, there's another track. Ah, but the blood stopped. I don't like that. That's a sign that she might not have gone down. We might need to get a second shot into her. Yeah, that's not good. That's going to be tricky to do. This is where it would help to have a rifle on hand as well, so that we could just get a nice long-distance shot to... Oh. There was something that just started going off right here. I don't know what that was. Oh. Oh, just another mushroom. Yeah, I think she's going... maybe. That's a bit of a distance to be able to see the track left. Oh, no, she did go down. Okay. Looks like it's not going to be as bad as I thought. She did go down from it. It would have been much worse if she was able to just keep going, because try and get a fox in a second time would be quite a trial. Well, let's see how she scores up. Yeah, she just started roaming, and then I guess it kicked in, and she went down. Yeah, just got the back end more so. Holy crap, I'll have to check the leaderboard with her. Because, like, that seems an awful lot of GM for her. Nah, we'll be solemn for this one. Well, doesn't really look like a solemn pose, but... Yeah, I'm sorry, but you didn't give me much of a good opportunity there. If you would have just stopped for a moment, I could have gotten you down much better. A much cleaner kill. So, there's a boar and a couple of foxes. Let's trot back up to the bridge and see about going across that, maybe for something else if we can squeeze it in. But yeah, well, that kind of is like the coyotes that we've gone after when we were doing the reserve tours on, was it Whiteheart or was it, Loggers Point, yeah, Loggers Point, I think. I can't remember, but I thought the coyotes did have a surprising amount of GM you would get for them, too. But we're going to, again, cross our way up, get across the bridge there and see if we can get another animal. The Hunter, both Classic and Call of the Wild, have some pathing issues to the animals at times, because you can come across areas in Call of the Wild where the animals, like, are completely frozen on trees, and they'll try bolting, and they just are in place, like, magnetized to a tree. It can sometimes happen in a Hunter Classic, but it's usually a bit more rare, or it's, like, weird cluster of trees that they get stuck on. Like, these three together here almost come across as, like, a solid object at times. So that's where I kind of expect to see more of the, like, stuck animals or walking in place behavior from them. Because there are spots where you think you'd be able to squeeze through and you can't, and I think the animals also get stuck in that. Like, they might try getting between... Oh, see, I can get through there and there. But I know there are certain trees where you try doing that and you cannot squeeze through them at all. It almost is like a solid wall. I guess maybe it's just the certain kind placed or what, but it happens time to time. Like, the second fox we got over there. I guess technically the first because we did harvest it first, but you know what I mean. We'll get across here and then see if we can spot anything around here soon. My guess is with the shotgun blast we put off, everything's most likely out of the area, but we can do maybe a little bit of a jog for a bit to see. Because it was up here we did see the female red deer. I'm not expecting to see her again. But maybe she was part of a herd and she was just like very far forward compared to others. Okay, that's just a road sign kind of popping through the ground up ahead there. Yeah, it's kind of a weird one. It's almost like the road is a floating layer. And like the road sign comes through before it does. It's a little bizarre, but something that Hirschfelden has had as a thing for like ever since the game it was added to the game. Yeah, I don't think it'll be really worth it to follow the road because it basically just curves up and then reaches the edge of the map. Oh, it's just another road deer track. Okay, this is probably the red... Oh, I think we scared the crap out of her quite literally from the looks of this here. Yeah, that was her. Yeah, so you know what? Let me put a marker towards the tower. I doubt we'll actually be able to reach it before we end this episode, but maybe just go in that general direction. We'll hear something in the woods. I think next episode I'll start at the other lodge, see what we can get around there for a little bit, maybe try for some pheasants, because I'm pretty sure that was the area where we were able to come across them last time. And that'll give you guys another opportunity just to suggest where I should try putting the tent for this expedition series. And it gives a little bit of time for everybody to leave their suggestions. I cannot seem to talk coherently today. I am recording these a little bit later than I wanted to because I had to do a little bit of spring maintenance on the PC. Open the case up, blow out the dust, decide to change out the thermal paste, which I haven't done in like 4 or 5 years. Ooh, this is a prime opportunity to end us off with, if we can get it to work out. Okay, so it's a little closer. Maybe I'll actually be able to put the boat to use this episode. Let's just swap out with the slugs in case, because there's a fair chance that has a little entourage of snitches. Not to say that he's actually like a good scoring animal just by sound, but let's face it, if there's a chance for something to go wrong, more often than not, it goes wrong. Oh yeah, this might not... It's going to be a little hard having a nice visibility to him, but maybe we can pull him to us. Because he's not too far off, I think, going by the map. Though again, distance can be hard to go off of the little hunter mate. I think... Yeah, I'll stick to the tree line over here. And try to just go up along this way and pull him out towards us. No, I think I see him, actually. Yeah, I do. He's not too bad looking for one. He's definitely not the best, but he's certainly not a bad-looking guy. Okay, let's see if I can actually hide in here and maybe use the bow on him. Because I think with the call just from being back there, he'll try passing this spot more so than be interested in it, as long as I don't leave a call here. Ah, shoot, I can't actually see with that position. Okay, let's... maybe there. Okay, well actually I can probably see him from here. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, he's a ways out right now. I don't want to go for him yet. Come on, keep moving. You heard the call. There you go. Of course, just as I spot him, he went behind the trees to kind of block all the info we might have gotten. Come on. Come on out of there. Oh, not this again. Oh, there he is. He's still a little far for my liking, but I think, yeah, he's going to come in closer. Oh, look at that. One shot with the longbow to put him down. I think that was either lung... That might... Actually, maybe that was even a heart, since it put him down instantaneously. That's... Oh, no. Looks like it might have been through both lungs. Actually, that looks like it's really lodged in there. Oh, hey, bud. Didn't mean to go that down. Okay, let's take a look and see. Yeah, through both lungs. Not too bad, I'd say. Probably a little bit below average for red deer, but still a nice little bit of GM, and definitely a nice little way to end this episode. One classic longbow harvest. That's an odd way to hold that. That's humble? Really? That looks more like deer hunter. I guess each weapon actually has a little bit of a different pose to it. Or maybe each class, like maybe the bows all have... Okay, come here, you. I don't need you sliding that far. Yeah, let's try... Ooh, there we go. And see... I'm going to be picture perfect about it, because this will be our ending off point. There we go. There we go. That's a really nice trophy shot. Yeah, we're going to use that as our ending point for the first weekend on the Hirschfelden expeditions. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this episode of the series. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to give it a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure to comments right down below. If you have any suggestions for where I should be putting the tent up on the reserve, do let me know. I'm still thinking maybe up here, since this area is a little harder to access than anywhere in the south, but you guys, if you have other ideas, be sure to leave them down below in the comments. And until I do see you in the next video or episode, Hunters and Survivors, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.